Hey guys, and welcome back to Free Plugin Friday. Again, we're looking at something from Analog Obsession because they have so many great plugins, and that is Transiture. And this is a very, very simple plugin. It is basically emulating Transformer distortion, and you've got 4 different modes, which is kind of like different preamps. You're either clean, tube, transistor, or op amp, feeding this kind of transformer style distortion. So we're going to try it on a few different sources. Same song as we've used on a couple of Analog Obsession videos. So if you want to check out EQs and other things, go check out any of the Free Plugin Fridays where I have those Analog Obsession plugins featured. But today it's Transiture. So yeah, easy. Input, output, mode. Simple, simple, simple. Let's really get stuck into it. So I got it on the drum bus. What I think we'll do is listen on the drum bus, and then I might try it on a kick, because kicks really, really test kind of transformer distortion. I actually love them on kicks, so we can really, really hear what's going on. So I'm going to loop this section, and let's play with some of the controls. Let's turn that input up. Hear it kick in. Oh yeah, you can hear it totally grabbing onto that kick there and flattening it without doing much to the rest of the drums really. Let's wind it back to it just kicks in, so turn it off. On. Adds a little bit of weight, a little bit of crunch. Let's change the different modes. Tube mode. Oh, you can hear those harmonics in there. And a little bit of flattening of that kick low transient. Transistor. Getting a little bit more distorted there. Might bring the input back a little bit. And this one's op amp. With op amp distortion I really, really like, especially on guitars. It's really cool. So bypassed again. Op amp. Let's do the same thing just on the kick. It might give us a clearer idea of what it's doing to that low end. And then I do want to try it on some guitars. So let's just do kick out. Kick in, sorry. Let's just listen to it in the kick in. So let's go back to dial up till it totally flattens out. Off. Tube. Transistor. A little bit more weight with transistor, I feel. An op amp. Yeah, a lot more weight with op amp. Really like op amp. Let's drive it a little bit. Let's bypass it. Put it back on. Now this plugin is fairly subtle until you're really, really driving it. Which is really cool, so I think then you could put it on a lot of different sources, have it just kind of doing a little bit, and it kind of adds that weight all together. Now let's try it on guitars. I'm just going to drag it across to this guitar bus, which is just the 2 rhythm guitars. Actually, no, I've already got a copy on this guitar bus, so let's have a listen to that. Let's just drive it all the way up, see what it does. Yeah. Straight up distorted there. Because these are fairly distorted guitars, you're only going to hear subtleness until it gets distorted. But let's change the modes. Bit more hair on there with the tube. Transistor. Oh, real fuzzy there. A lot more harsh, a lot more of those odd harmonics. Got that kind of harsh thing if you really push it. Could be really, really cool effect for like a DI'd fuzz guitar thing. Let's go op amp. A bit more aggressive, kind of like the op amp one. So let's keep it in the subtle realm. Go between them, so clean. Tube. Transistor, you can hear it's fizzy. And op amp's a bit more aggressive, so I'm just gonna back it off a little bit. I like it on the op amp. Bypass. Yeah, it just adds this aggression. Okay, I'm gonna try it on the lead guitar as well. Oh, really aggressive there. Let's just add the EQs I had back in. So this is the EQ I had in. So you can see how much it's doing there. Let's have a listen to that. Very, very aggressive there. So let's back off the input a little bit. Listen to the different modes. So clean. Tube. Maybe we'll put a little bit more in. Transistor. Definitely an EQ shift there. Definitely a harmonic shift. And op amp. Like if we bypass it, you can really hear that effect. Kind of a bit of a tunneling effect going on. Really like it. I actually like it on clean, I think, for this. Starts to really kind of flatten out there until it goes into that distortion. So maybe we put it about here. Try tube. Tube's a little... Yeah. Well, keep it on clean. I mean, for a lo-fi grungy thing, Transistor's cool. But I'm gonna keep it on clean. And then what else do I want to try it on? Actually, some strings. Just maybe we can go for a little bit of an interesting thing on strings. Now, usually you wouldn't want to put this on strings, but let's just have a listen. Off. It's really distorted. Tube. Transistor. And op amp. I think if you're subtle enough with it, the tube could be cool. And then everything together. What I'm going to do is toggle them on and off. I'll put this one back on the drum bus, which was, I'll just turn it down a bit. I think I had it on up amp. So I'm going to unsolo everything. And see what it's doing all together. So it's on the drum bus, it's on rhythm, lead guitars, and the strings. Just gonna turn the strings down a bit. Okay, this is bypassed. Bypassed. And now it's on. Subtle, it has added a little bit of fuzz to it, a little bit of this kind of grainy quality, a little bit more melding together, a little bit, yeah, better sense. Off. So it's very much a taste thing. Of course, you could use it to completely distort it. Like I said, it'd be cool on DI guitars, completely fuzzing it out. But very, very simple. And of course, being free, you could just throw it in where you might say you want to add a little bit of something. Now there is some more juicier sounding plugins out there probably that add a little bit more weight, a little bit more thickness. Actually, Console from Analog Obsession is really great at doing that. I really love that plugin for this. This is a little more simple, a little bit more just kind of the distortion aspect, but it's actually really cool. So again, thanks for watching. Go check it out. If you want to donate to Analog Obsession, it's in the Patreon there. If you just can download it for free and try it out yourself. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. Free Plugin Friday every Friday, Cheap Tuesdays every fortnight on a Tuesday, and various other videos coming out throughout the weeks. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.